Hey everybody, it's your boy Adam back with another Monday edition of Instagram Live and FATtoCHUBBY. Yeah, it's been another crazy long weekend. But hey, we're back here. It's Monday. We're getting it done, right? So, how's everyone doing? Everyone's good? Fantastic. So, just got home from giving some extra blood today. I had my physical a couple weeks ago. The good news is that almost everything is in normal range. The only thing that wasn't was my PSA levels were elevated. So the PSA for you guys out there is your prostate specific antigen levels. So that was a little high, so I had to retest that. So guys, PSA about getting your physical done, especially after 40. Don't have any sexual activity 24 to 48 hours prior to your physical, either with your partner or by your own handsome self, okay? So just give you guys a heads up. That could have elevated my levels. We don't know. We'll know soon enough. So just kind of getting into it, in a lot of different forums I'm a part of, a very, very popular topic is the scale. Like, when do you weigh yourself? How do you weigh yourself? Yada, yada, yada. So I tell everyone that asks me, before you start in this journey or wherever you're at in this journey, if you haven't already, there's 3 things I tell people to do. 1, get a physical. Find a non-surgical weight loss doctor, someone that specializes in helping people lose weight. Go to them, tell them exactly what you're doing, bare your soul, all that fun stuff. But get your physical, run all the tests, figure out what, if any, underlying conditions you may have. If you're pre-diabetic, if you have low testosterone, you have high levels of this, that, and the other, you need to know that so you can get on the proper medication, and then you can also craft your diet and your exercise routine to get maximum results, right? So that was one of my biggest things when I did it. I looked at my body type, my ancestral genealogy, where everyone came from, to see what kind of diet's gonna work best for me, and I kind of did that. I definitely stick to more of a high protein diet. I still like my breads and sugars, but I figured it out. So physical is number 1. 2 is get a really good scale. Don't mess with the BMI. It's just going to depress you. Again, my BMI says I died like in 1997, but here I am, for the most part, 99.9% perfectly healthy, except for this PSA level. So get a scale, and then get a soft tape measure to measure yourself. So that's one thing for me that I didn't do at the beginning of my journey is measure myself. I really wish I would have, and I'll get into that in just a minute. So the question really is when or how often do I weigh myself? And my answer is it depends, right? It depends. Some people need to weigh themselves once a week or twice a week. For me, the scale was my accountability partner. With that, and I used to post up on my personal IG my Friday accountability pictures of my feet and scale. So the scale was always my ultimate accountability partner. I still do. I weigh myself every morning before and after my workout. When I was at 360 and getting down, I would weigh myself before I went to bed, and then the first thing in the morning after I went to the bathroom, and then again after my workout. So it was my 3 checkpoints through the day. Plus, I was really curious to see how much weight I would really just lose during the day or gain to the day, because your weight fluctuates so much, right? It could be 3 to 5 pounds a day just based on water intake or foods and stuff like that. So that's kind of my thing about that. You really got to find what works for you. I mean, for me, still, it's a great accountability check. So I get in the morning, still weigh myself after I use the restroom, weigh myself when I get home from working out. And it works, right? I know if I go out on the weekend and have a good time, I'm going to gain weight. And I know usually by Thursday, that weight has regulated and I'm back to where I want to be. So that's just kind of my soapbox about the scale. It can be your biggest asset or your worst enemy. And that's why the tape measure really kind of comes into play, right? There's sometimes that especially for people that don't work out all the times, that are starting to work out, or people that are on the journey, you're going to hit a plateau, right? It's going to happen, but it may be a weight scale plateau, but the tape measurements don't lie, right? So if you had a 60-inch chest 5-6 months ago, and it's down to a 52-inch chest, and then the 50-inch chest, it's a whole different thing. Same thing with your thighs. So get a a soft tape measure, you can get them like at Walmart, Target. I mean, I got mine off Amazon, but measure yourself. Measure your chest, your belly, your waist, your thighs, your calves, everything, anything and everything. And if you can stand it, take pictures yourself. You know, the before and after pictures. You can hold up the paper or something like that. That's going to help you. Here's a date in print of when I took this picture, and you don't have to show it to anyone. It's just there for your own reference. So, you know, that's kind of my take on that. Especially when people, especially I've seen with friends of mine that are women that just start working out for the first time, especially with weights, they get really frustrated because, you know, they start lifting weights, they feel great, they're also eating a lot more protein, and they get on the scale and they've actually gained weight. But they may have lost like 3 or 4 or 5 inches in different areas. And that's one thing that they're not concentrating on, especially when you start working out with weights for the first time and you're eating a protein-rich diet. So that's just definitely things to consider as you are going on the journey. It's something you never stop learning on. Like, I'm always looking at ways to tweak my diet and things I can and can't do, and look for maximum efficiencies that way. So you should have to remember that this thing, it's a journey, right? It's a marathon. It is not a sprint. You have to be patient as much as you don't want to, and you have to manage your own expectations. And that's kind of one thing I'll leave you with. Spencer Sharp is a guy that I've interacted with a lot online. Great dude. He spreads some good truth bombs about just health and fitness already. He is a trainer, but he's definitely not a douchebag. So I will stand by that guy, even though he is Canadian. I don't hold that against him. But he posted up this, I think, yesterday, and it kind of really hit home, and it rang true to my former self and then currently where I'm at. So it says, one of the main reasons you're stuck in a yo-yo cycle of diet and exercise is your expectations, right? So you're overestimating what you can achieve in a few weeks, and you're underestimating what you can achieve in a year. It just speaks to the fact that this is truly a journey, and it's not going to happen in 6 or 8 months, or I'm sorry, it can happen in 6 or 8 months, but not in 6 or 8 days or 6 or 8 weeks. It takes a long time, and there's roadblocks, and there's times you have to redo everything and just looking at things from a different lens. And, you know, just because you were 350, 400 pounds in a 2,500 calorie a day diet worked for you then, and you dropped 100 pounds, it's going to take less to do more. So that's kind of it for the day. You know, if you guys have anything you want me to cover, anything to touch on, please let me know. Shoot me a DM, like, comment below, all that fun stuff I think we know we all have to do to support each other. So that's it for today. Have a great Monday. It's Adam for FATtoCHUBBY, reminding you that you are the magic pill, and don't forget to get up and move today. Y'all have a good one. Take care.